Rise and shine. Let's look out there with a live cam. Right now we are starting about 79 degrees, and you can see this will be Mike's final forecast for this newscast.
Live from KSAT 12, Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Good morning. It is 6 a.m. on your Friday, June 28th, our last day on the air today. All of the retirees at KSAT get to say farewell during all of our newscasts, starting now all the way through the night beat at 10.
That's right. It's already been an emotional morning. I say happy Friday, right off the top of the newscast, but today it's a little sad for me and for a lot of us here because, we're gonna miss you guys, and we're gonna have the farewells throughout our newscast. But what a lucky girl I am. I mean, I get to stand next to you and Mike's over there. I'm so lucky. You guys are true professionals, role models. It's been such an honor for me to be able to be here and so welcoming. Among being great work ethic and just doing awesome here and being legends, they're really great people. And
you hear that, Mike?
You are.
You're great people. Thanks.
And I'm going to miss you guys, and I know we're going to have more of this, but I have to say.
You're sweet.
I'm so very sweet. More, and I have some nice things to say about you too later on, and RJ as well. RJ, we didn't mean to exclude you. This is just the camera shot that was planned.
You can come in the group hug if you want to right now before we take the other shot. So, all right, let's talk about the weather, and I don't know if we really want to talk about it or not because it's just going to be. Are we waiting for the group hug?
Sure.
Here, I'll get over here on the inside. So, we'll do our group hug.
I do love you guys, and this is a special day.
It is a very special day.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We're so lucky.
He and I have been blessed to have these two filling in. So thank you very much.
Lucky to have you guys.
Let's talk about the weather right now. Hot and humid again. We're starting off with just a couple of clouds out there. I'll come over to this shot. You can see the sun's thinking about coming up as of right now, and we've got the heat advisories that are in effect later on this afternoon. Feels like 83 out there right now. 85 Seguin, Nixon, and more counties keep getting added to this. And they're going to be sticking around the heat advisories throughout the really foreseeable future. As we go on with, first of all, mold is on the high side. Did come down from the previous day. Temperatures, we make it up through the 80s all morning long. And then up to 92 at noon. And again, that's when we start to feel like it's 100s. We did hit 100 yesterday. I really don't see any reason why we're not going to hit it today. Same setup in the atmosphere. So plenty of sunshine out there. A very tiny chance, I'm almost not wanting to say it, but a very tiny chance for a shower popping up on Sunday. We'll talk about that. We've got some Saharan dust out there. We'll take a look ahead into the first week of July in just a couple of minutes. Traffic Authority. Best driver in the room is behind the wheel.
Well, I don't know about that. But you guys are an absolute dynamic duo, and it's been my pleasure to be able to spend these last 6 months here at KSAT for me working with you guys. You guys have been amazing, Mike and Mark. Taking a look here, 281 southbound at San Pedro. So we do have a stalled vehicle off to the side of the road there on the far right-hand side. This is going to be affecting some of our drivers headed down to the San Antonio International Airport area as we take a look at our maps and get a closer look exactly what is going on there. And we are still seeing traffic move through that area, but again, if you're coming down to the airport, maybe got a flight to catch here in just a little bit, just keep in mind that you may run into some delays as we get more people out there on the roads. Let's go now to our citywide map because we do have some construction issues, still dealing with that on the far northeast side of town, and now it looks like we have an accident there on the southbound lanes of 35 right there by Olympia Parkway, the Forum, and the Live Oak area. So we will continue to monitor that as we get through our 6 o'clock hour. Mark and Stephanie, back to you guys.
Thank you, RJ. This morning, investigators looking into a cause of an apartment fire on our city's west side. Happened on Pipers Creek along Culebra near 410. According to the battalion chief on scene, the fire started in a top floor apartment early this morning. The person who lives in that apartment wasn't home at the time and no one was hurt. The battalion chief confirmed only the apartment unit that caught fire was damaged.
We are also learning that SAPD are investigating a possible drive-by shooting also on the city's west side. This happened on West Commerce near Callahan Road, and police say multiple people were inside this home when 3 people began firing at the home and then sped off. No one was hurt, and police are looking for the suspects at this time.
To our other big story this morning, we are following in Uvalde, just west of San Antonio. New details emerging in the botched law enforcement response in Uvalde at Robb Elementary School.
ABC News former Uvalde School District Police Chief Pete Arredondo has been indicted by a grand jury in Uvalde.
The Uvalde Leader News also reports that former District Officer Adrian Gonzalez has also been indicted.
Well, we want to hear from you. Should more officers be charged in the Robb Elementary response? Yes or no? And so far, with over 343 votes, we see that 295 people voted yes, with only 48 voting no. So you can vote in our poll at KSAT.com/poll, or you can scan that small QR code on your screen and it will take you right to it. Well, also our Daniela Ibarra joins us live from Uvalde this morning. And Daniela, these indictments came as a surprise for these families.
Yes, Stephanie, it's a lot for these families to take in. Some were hoping for more officers to be indicted in this case. Others are glad that there's a start to accountability, starting with Pete Arredondo spending a couple hours here at the Uvalde County Jail. Now, Arredondo was the Uvalde CISD police chief. He was in the hallway at Robb Elementary on May 24th. He's been scrutinized for how he handled the shooting that left 19 kids and 2 teachers dead. Arredondo was fired 3 months after the shooting and has defended his actions. Now, the other person indicted, Adrian Gonzalez, also responded to Robb Elementary that day. He was sworn in at a Uvalde CISD board meeting in 2021 by Arredondo. The Uvalde Leader News reports he resigned last year. Now, yesterday we spoke with Jesse Rizzo, whose niece Jackie Cáceres died in the shooting. He says these indictments are an answer to a plea the families have made for years.
So when you hear something like this, you're pleasantly surprised. You know, you're taken back by it. You know, you're emotional. You're kind of numb to it. You're trying to process it. So what's next? And then you begin to realize that the next few months, maybe years, trials, depositions, things like that, and it's all these feelings that you've had are going to resurface.
Yeah, he says he hopes more names are added to this list of indictments. Now, we just called the jail about 10 minutes ago. So far, Adrian Gonzalez has not been booked into jail. Now, there's a couple of things that we're working on getting for you today. Number one, copies of the indictments. The courthouse opens at 8 a.m., so we're going to be there. We're also hoping to hear from Uvalde County District Attorney Christina Mitchell. ABC News is reporting that she's set to meet with the families later today to talk about next steps. The other thing we're hoping to get for you in the next couple hours is Pete Arredondo's mugshot. And Stephanie and Mark, this is a huge moment for these families and something, like you said, they were shocked by but had been waiting for years.
Yes, they have. Daniela, thank you for reporting for us. Now, again, we want to hear from you. Should more officers be charged in the Robb Elementary shooting? You can see 86% already have voted yes, and we have 14% no. You can go online and go ahead and place your vote.
Ed, Big Smiles.
First debate of the 2024 presidential election season is now in the books, and reactions across the country are very mixed this morning. We've been keeping a close eye on this story all night long, and a quick reminder, KSAT is your home for all election coverage. You have everything you need to know about local, state, and national elections. Just head to the Vote 2024 tab on KSAT.com. 608, 79 degrees.
Let's look out there with live cam at that 79 degrees, see how things are looking. Looking nice because we have that cloud cover. Now, as we go to break, we're going to have more moments from last night's presidential debate.
All right, 6:12 right now. Let's get you updated on the situation here north of the San Antonio Airport, 281 southbound at San Pedro. It looks like we had a stalled vehicle off to the side here, right-hand side, and we have a TxDOT truck out there now addressing the scene at the issue there. As we take a look, this is going to be affecting our traffic coming in from the Bitters Road area and the Brook Hollow area. That's one of the biggest things that we're seeing. Also seeing a couple of things going on northeast side of town. As we take a look there, we still have that overnight construction taking place there, and there was a reported crash on the northbound lanes there at 35 in the Live Oak and Forum area. All right, Mike, I'm going to miss tossing you because, like I said earlier, you are one of the most dapper gentlemen.
Well, you are so kind. Thank you. You're very kind.
Yes,
very well
definitely,
put together.
I appreciate
I'm gonna miss
that.
this.
And again, a beautiful tie with my boys on here, pictures that my wife gave me years ago. All right, if you are going to be doing anything outside, you want to do it early in the morning. And what a great picture up there in Bernie. pure happiness after the morning run and beautiful sunrise on top of that. Thank you very much for that. We got a couple of clouds hanging around here as of right now, and then we're going to see plenty of blazing sunshine later on today. Once again, I got to emphasize all the heat advisories that are in place again for this afternoon. More counties have been added to this. This has been all week long. It's going to continue throughout the foreseeable future. All right, checking out the tropics right now. Well, there's not a lot going on. There's a little bit of a glitch here in the Caribbean that the Hurricane Center is trying to keep an eye on, and a couple more little spots here. And then this batch of clouds over here in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, the Hurricane Center is really flagging that as far as something that would be developing in the next probably about 48, 72 hours. And all of these are, at least right now, forecast to move to the west, so moving into the Caribbean. What would happen after that is definitely sort of a wait and see type situation. But until that happens, we hit 100 yesterday. We are going to be hitting it again today. I don't see a reason why we're not going to. Tomorrow, maybe down a degree or two. And then on Sunday, a very, very small chance for a stray shower or two. I wouldn't really count on it, but it's just going to remain very hot. At least we'll start to see a little bit lower afternoon humidity.
Okay, you ready? This morning we are saying goodbye to our Mike Osterhage.
Well, Justin Horn took a moment to reflect on his time with KSAT.
Well, the first question I think that everyone wants to know.
Yes.
How long have you been a silver fox? How long have you had the signature silver hair?
I look back at our wedding pictures 27 years ago, and I had brown hair back then. I started getting some gray, even in my early mid-20s.
Yeah.
When did I go completely gray?
It wasn't because of KSAT, right?
No, I started here with brown hair. Although, I mean, I've been here 29 years, so it happened at that. So draw your own conclusions there. But
what are your plans now that you're going to be leaving KSAT?
Short-term sleep-in.
I was going to ask. The alarm.
The alarm.
Done.
And I think I've only, in 29 years here, I only remember one time not setting my alarm. And I woke up and it was like 40 minutes till airtime.
Yeah.
And I didn't even shower or shave, and I ran here and went on the air.
You've made it every time, though. Pretty much. I don't think you even call in sick, Mike. That's the thing.
I can't. I was thinking about that. The last time I called in sick, it's been a long time ago.
Very healthy man. That's good.
So I don't know.
And make sure you keep, taking your fiber and stuff. I know you're a big family man. You talk about your boys. You're so proud of them and your wife. So are you going to be spending more time with them, I'm assuming?
Well, one of them's still in college, and he's going to be working there over the summer. So, I mean, yes, I don't know how much, sometimes if my wife's going to go, please go find something to do.
I can't imagine Bonnie doing that. Maybe. Your drawer. It's kind of infamous.
You mean at my desk?
At your desk.
Okay.
It's the most organized drawer of all time. Everything's labeled. If you know anything about this guy, he loves label makers. And you have everything you could ever need.
Hey, don't talk about me. Your chair is labeled, pal, and your computer is labeled.
Because of you. You labeled everything for me. But yes, your drawer had anything you could ever need. It's like a Boy Scout.
Well, being an Eagle Scout, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, if somebody needs WD-40, it's there.
What are some of your favorite memories, not only from KSAT, but your career?
Oh, gosh.
Are there any big events that stick out?
Well, the one thing, being the airplane geek that I am, when I got to fly with the Thunderbirds, I mean, that was always, the big thing.
Yeah.
And I loved doing all the events and stuff. When we started getting into all the fiesta and everything, and then doing the cattle drive, and this past year we were walking down Houston Street at the start of it. It's like, okay, this is pretty darn cool.
It's so cool.
Not everybody gets to walk down the street like that.
Yeah. And I think what's awesome about you, Mike, is that you're a kind person.
Well, thank you very much.
And you've been so good to us in the weather department, so we just want to thank you for that.
Well, that is kindness begets kindness, because, and I will say this, I have always been very fortunate to work with these 4 folks right there. And I'll go back with Katie Blake as well.
Yeah.
Before Mia came.
Yeah.
We have been this little
Tight-knit group.
Tight-knit group.
I know that you're a hugger, and I have often rebuffed your hugs. But you know what? For this moment, we can hug it out. All right.
Okay.
Hug it out. Come here. Happy retirement, man. We're going to miss you.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Justin.
You finally got up.
Justin doing that interview, because Justin we sit right next to each other, and God bless him, because he's just coming in, he's very, working, and I'm doing my dad jokes and starting to talk politics, and I do my Ronald Reagan impersonation for him all the time, and all I see from the side is just like this. Oh, yes. And he is the sweetest guy in the world, and that's the thing that I've been blessed over the years to work with some really, really fantastic people. Especially these folks and all the folks right behind that wall back there in the newsroom, and to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and to be able to work with folks, because we come in and we have fun and we are good friends, because people always say, how do you do this? And we are good friends, and that's what makes it. And when you have each other's backs and everything like that, and also get up here with this lady who came in this morning and left me a great little gift on the dining room table today, and a card and everything like that. And my boys, thank you for,
Proud of you.
So, but 38 years, 4 different TV stations, but 29 of them here. And like you were saying earlier, it's so rare. So many people here have been here for so long, which is unusual in this business. And it's a testament to all the folks here and everything, and to this town, because, people coming up all the time, in the grocery store or whatever, and going, hey, we watch you, and all that, which the best folks out there. And that's the thing too, getting out in the community. And, like I said, because when you're doing the parades, you're seeing people. When we're doing Fiesta down there at Market Square, you're with all these great folks here. And that's what, is the kind of the toughest part to miss all that much. So
y'all keep saying hi to him at the grocery. He loves it. He's going to miss that most of all. Y'all don't stop at the store for a selfie.
But so anyway, thank you to everybody that has been such loyal viewers out there, and to all these folks too. So
We love you, Mike.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
And
so much.
and like I said, this gentleman, we've been by my side for, we've been here 20 some odd years.
Yeah.
You may not know, we're in the same fraternity, by the way.
Oh,
Different schools, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, but, and Justin, thank you, Paul, very much. Everybody, appreciate it.
Thank you. A true
Thank you, Mike.
professional.
And Bonnie, thanks for coming in today.
You don't get a kiss, but
Darn it.
Good try, Laura.
There's always next time. Wait, there is not a next time. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you so much.
621, 79 degrees.
We'll be right back.
When your child has moderate to severe eczema, it's okay for them to show off. Show off their clearer skin and noticeably less itch with Dupixent. Because children 6 months and older with eczema have plenty of reasons to show off their skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, they can stay ahead of their eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent.
June marks National Cancer Survivor Month, and a local woman is telling her story of perseverance after she beat cancer twice.
KSAT 12 producer Haley Powers introduces us to Roxanne Toscano and the foundation that helped her realize she's a fighter.
Cancer. It's a word with a full description in the dictionary, but it leaves people speechless and scared of the unknown. That fear crept into Roxanne Toscano's mind when she was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2019 and uterine cancer in 2021.
I felt hopeless. I just stopped doing everything that I enjoyed doing.
Toscano's world was dimmed. Her cancer treatments took a toll on her physically. She didn't know how to look at herself in the mirror after her breast cancer diagnosis led to a double mastectomy.
They took my belly skin and then put it on my chest, so I looked like a Barbie doll.
The physical side was only half the battle. Tosano was struggling mentally to the point where she couldn't get out of bed, but she was able to get the help she needed after reading about the ThriveWell Cancer Foundation online. The local nonprofit was founded in 2007 by a local oncologist. Its purpose is to help cancer patients and survivors with the health problems they battle and the financial strain they may experience.
With radiation alone, that's typically every day for 6 to 8 weeks, and so that's coupled with a copay every day for 6 to 8 weeks, so you can see how that would quickly zap a savings plan.
On top of helping people financially, the foundation also makes it easier for cancer patients like Tosano to meet other people going through difficult times.
ThriveWell allowed me to be with other people who had experienced or have experienced everything that I did.
Being able to talk to others about what she was feeling made Tosano's cancer fight easier. She is now cancer-free, but Tosano continues to fight for awareness and research, and she wants cancer patients to know that they can beat the disease.
We have to be an advocate for ourselves. There's no one who is going to take care of us better than ourselves.
Haley Powers, KSAT 12 News.
ThriveWell Foundation is always looking for ways to help cancer patients and survivors. Foundation says calling them at the number on your screen is the quickest way to get in touch with someone.
However, if you want to learn more about the ThriveWell Cancer Foundation, head over to KSAT.com. We'll be right back.
Outside with live cam this morning, some more clouds. The sun is coming up. And wow, that's rather ominous, but it's true. These are Mike's final forecasts coming up in this half hour. But he's alive and well in here in the studio.
Yes, he is. Good morning. It is 6:30 and it is Friday, June 28th.
We started saying goodbye early this morning, and that continues all day for the KSAT retirees like myself and Mike Osterhage, and more to come in this half hour of GMSA. Mike?
13 of us, and a lot of folks like we showed Dale earlier.
Yeah.
See behind the scenes, and yeah, a lot of fantastic folks. And
last time we're going to stand on this camera shot together.
I know. And I couldn't be happier than to stand with these two folks and that gentleman over there and the ones that are over there behind the cameras and everything like that on this last day. So again, thank you very much. I wish I had better news for my final forecast, but
yeah, we do too.
I know. It's just
we do too. Thanks, Mike.
It's just going to be hot and humid out there. You can just kind of see some of the humidity hanging around there in that live cam shot over there by the airport. We've got a temperature right now, feels like 81 degrees, so at least that has dropped down slightly. But of course, add 20, 25, even more than that to the current heat index, and that's what it'll feel like later on today, which is why, again, we've got those heat advisories posted throughout the day. Mold is on the high side, and throughout the day, the heat index, again, 105 to 110 through the weekend, too. There's a very small chance for a shower later on Sunday. Don't get really excited about that. Just a very, very small chance. And then, of course, we also do have some of the Saharan dust that's going to be coming on in here this week. So, all right, month is going to change. Will the weather change? No, but we'll have all the details coming up in just a couple of moments. And right now, traffic authority, and I'm just going to walk over here in this case because
I just want
I know. Big hug here. One of the greatest guys. Like I said, you see this guy right off the bat. I'm going to get in your shot
definitely.
there, and he becomes your best friend.
Thank you so much, Mike. Yes, yeah, you guys are leaving behind an incredible legacy. I will miss you guys to no end. Honestly, it is going to be very tough to not have you guys around here. But again, you guys are leaving behind an indelible mark here at KSAT 12. All right, let's try and get through this real quick traffic segment now. 35 southbound Topper Line. We are now smooth sailing in that area on the northeast side of town. So good news for our drivers there. A couple different things popping up on our maps right now as we take a look at the citywide map and show you this situation here downtown. I-10, that's going to be westbound right there at Colorado Street. So for all of our folks headed out of the downtown area, just keep that one in mind. And we also still have that incident there, 281 southbound at Nakoma and basically San Pedro. So still getting reports of a stalled vehicle there and still seeing some delays out there on the northeast side. But everything else is looking pretty good. Mark and Stephanie, back to you guys.
Thank you so much, RJ. We are continuing to follow the latest developments in the indictments of the former Uvalde School District Police Chief Pete Arredondo and former District Officer Adrian Gonzalez in the botched law enforcement response in Uvalde at the site of the Robb Elementary School massacre.
Well, a recent report from the Department of Justice cited the lack of urgency by law enforcement officers that day where 19 children and 2 teachers were killed at Robb Elementary on May 24th, 2022. Well, later this morning in the 9 a.m., we will be speaking with an attorney about those indictments, and we will be checking in with our Daniela Ibarra, who is live at the Uvalde County Jail. We also will bring in any updates and new information that we learn on air and online at KSAT.com.
Shifting gears, yesterday we told you about the state and federal efforts to do something about the nationwide doctor shortage.
Well, this morning we are taking a closer look at how one hospital system is dealing with the shortages. And our Patty Santos visited with a residency doctor at University Health.
How are you feeling today? Okay, doctor. You feeling okay? Good.
Christopher Anastos, a third-year resident at University Hospital, knew from a young age he wanted to be a physician.
I got into this profession knowing that I was going to be in debt, and that's not a factor in me pursuing this career path. Absolutely not.
He says it's an honorable profession that takes a decade to finish and years to pay off the debt.
Usually, for these loan repayment options, it's usually about 10 years.
But Anastos, like other future graduates, are also highly pursued by firms for jobs all over the nation. Sometimes it's a matter of picking who can help them pay the debt sooner.
We got so many offers from, I remember California, places like Montana, Dakota, Ohio, all over the nation.
Ultimately, Anastos decided to join University Health System.
The decision to choose what specialty they're going to practice in is truly influenced by the loans that they have.
Dr. Monica Kapoor is head of the physician practice group at University Health. With some graduating students walking out with $500,000 debt, her job is to lure them with incentives.
We are building an infrastructure to support our physicians and APPs to ensure that they just not choose us as a preferred place of employment, but they stay with us.
Some examples of those perks: stipends or a loan repayment program for those who choose to stay after graduation, and a promise by companies to invest in technology to reduce burnout.
We offer a great benefit package to our physicians and advanced practice providers now because they are an integral part of a solution to this physician shortage that we are experiencing.
Anastos says his wife is also in the medical field and has school loan debts. Both have a lot to consider when they decide to stay or go.
Nice talking to you, okay?
Thank you.
So, any other questions for us, just let us know.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Patty Santos, KSAT 12 News.
Time now 6:36 on your Friday morning, 79 degrees.
Let's look out there with a live cam at that 79 degrees. You can see that cloud cover is going to help us out in the early morning hours, but stay tuned as we have more goodbyes this early on GMSA.
Welcome back, 6:40 right now on your Friday morning. We're going to stick with TransGuide traffic cameras real quick here. 281 Loop 410 by the airport. Traffic moving pretty well both directions there. Same situation here, 281 San Pedro. So they have cleared out that stalled vehicle in that area. 90 couples, things looking pretty good out there as well. Only things we're seeing, I-10 West Colorado Street have a stalled vehicle there, and Loop 410 Callahan stalled vehicle there as well. Okay, let's go ahead and check in with photojournalist Alex Gomez. He is at the scene of a fire on the west side. Alex, what can you tell us?
Yeah, good morning, RJ. And earlier this morning, this intersection was closed down, General McMullen and Thompson Place. The good news is that General McMullen is now reopened, so you can hit Highway 90. The other good news is that this one's for Mike. I don't know if you can see the color right here, but this is the closest I can get to Honolulu blue. So for you, Mike, this is for you. I want to say bye to you and Mark. RJ, what do you think? Is there something that we can tell them to keep them around for another 4, maybe 5 years?
I would love to keep them around for
Nope.
if they want to stay.
Not gonna happen.
Lions Honolulu blue. You just made my day, Alex. Thank you.
Wear a Lions jersey for the rest of your time here, maybe.
That was great.
That might do it.
Nice. That was so nice.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. All right, a lot of people always ask, what is so special about being on television? And we always say about the fans. And here is the perfect example of why we love what we do. This is one of our longtime viewers, always sends in a bunch of great KSAT Connect pictures, and
She's
she
awesome.
did this one. The day we've been dreading. We'll miss you, Mike and Mark, more than you know. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne Sherney. We love you. We can feel the love from all the way over there by SeaWorld where you live.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. All right. Look outside right now, and there's that haze. Look, the sun's popping over the horizon. All that haze out there from all the humidity that we have in place. And right now, it's 79 degrees, normal low 74. So we're still, averaging across the board 5 degrees or more above normal. And these numbers are back up to almost what they were a few weeks ago when we had that just ridiculously high humidity. So you get dew points 74, 75. That's the wet towel kind of humidity when you walk outside. All thanks to really that high, which is sitting just on top of us. Now, the one benefit as it kind of scooches in here a little bit more is it's going to be pushing down in the atmosphere more. And so that's going to get some of the drier air upstairs and push it down here. So we will see a little bit lower humidities in the afternoon, also as the ground dries out from the rain we had a couple of weeks ago. But unfortunately, in that position, we don't get anything as far as any rain around here. So the forecast over the next 7 days, we did hit 100 yesterday. We are going to be hitting it again today. I don't see any reason why we won't. And then we get stay into the mid upper 90s, a little bit lower temperature on Sunday. Maybe a stray shower. Don't count on it though, but it's going to stay hot all the way in through the first week of July. And the 4th of July is going to be, as we like to say, hotter than a firecracker.
I always appreciate your reassuring pats as you walk back to the desk here, Mike. Thank you.
I'm happy for you. Just what's going through your mind?
Barbecue. Look at this tray of Texas magic. I mean, it's the holy trinity of meats here. Well, actually, it's more than that.
All right, Mark. It is that sense of humor, that quick wit, and sharp thinking that's been a part of our mornings for more than 2 decades. Mark Austin, my guy right here, retiring from KSAT after 25 years, helping us wake up, get our day jump started. I had the amazing honor to interview Mark, my colleague, friend, mentor, about his career and legacy here at KSAT 12. Of course, Mark, over some amazing San Antonio barbecue. Yes.
And we killed it right after that.
We absolutely did, yes. We also spoke about what's next for the man who's been a KSAT leader, an example to so many up-and-coming journalists in our newsroom and beyond.
This was an amazing season of my life. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. It is June 28th. I feel fortunate that I was able to put down roots, spread my wings as a broadcaster, go through a variety of different positions from anchoring to doing weather to doing mornings to doing a little bit of everything.
Is there something that sticks out throughout the entire time?
I've always been a professional about what we do, but it has never really felt like work. Let's go ahead and power up, okay?
Yeah.
Ready? And I've always said that if you have to get up that early in the morning, 1, you need to have fun, and 2, you really need to like the people that you work with. Mm-hmm. And I've been fortunate with both. One of the funny moments I can think of that's not related to the morning show was going to DC to cover an inauguration. Mm-hmm. And my dad was in the Air Force and was at the Pentagon for a long time, and I went to high school in that area. So it was cool to go as a journalist and be there for the political theater that is an inauguration.
What are some things that you're planning to do as we continue on this next phase of your life?
Get some sleep. It took 20 years to mess up my body clock. It's going to take some time to undo that.
Yeah.
So as far as what's next, I'm also telling people, for a guy that's used to having a plan for everything, there is no plan.
But you better believe the next phase will include 2 of Mark's passions, barbecue and fishing.
I've been thinking about how can I parlay my love of Texas barbecue and fishing into something else.
Nice.
And so the only thing that I've done that speaks to that is I've set kind of a placeholder for myself on Facebook. And it's basically going to be where I can do future content when I'm rested up, when I'm ready to come back. The site for my barbecue and fishing future is called Post Oak Pits and Poles.
Who have been some influential people throughout your career?
One is the guy who hired me here, because I came here without a job on a lark, and Jim Boyle, we talk about him all the time at KSAT and a part of our legacy. Without him, I don't know where I'd be. And his support and his tough love, and that helped me make me into who I am today. I also couldn't have done mornings all these years without Mike Osterhage. He is my left hand, right hand, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and we worked together for years before we realized that we were members of the same national fraternity. So we are brothers, and I couldn't have done it this long and have this much fun with so many changes without the stability of my coaster hitch. You have to do weather.
Are you ever just surprised by the amount of engagement that you get back from our viewers?
I am in awe of our audience and how connected they feel to our team. It's humbling, and it's been a special part of doing this job. And especially now that word got out that, you know, several of us are going to step away, the outpouring of love and support has been outstanding. So, you know, it's something you get emotional when you think about. Yeah.
How do you hope that your contributions will be remembered in your time at KSAT 12?
The hard part about this job, and you know this, RJ, is especially on mornings, you got to be happy every day. And that doesn't always tell the truth about what's going on in our personal lives. So people have seen me at my best, and they've seen me at my worst, and they just didn't know it. So the job was always to uphold the legacy, uphold the standard that we were taught, and carry that on and do the best we can. And if we can finish and say we did that, what else is there?
Yeah.
Thank you. And you've been great, and the whole team's been great, and I'm looking forward to what's next. Awesome interview. So it is time to say goodbye. I'm much better at hello and good morning, but I do want to say a few thank yous. To our viewers, I've always tried to put you first every day. I love this little big town and the people in it. Our viewers are very special to me, and I appreciate your love and support over the last 25 years. To KSAT, you've been so very good to me and my family. I never imagined I would get to be a part of one of the best TV stations in the country. I'm not kidding about that. KSAT has been a remarkable constant in my life. This station and the company that owns it, Graham Media Group, has always treated me right from beginning to end. To my KSAT family, this isn't goodbye. I will miss you, but only a little, because I know we're still family, and I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. These connections will last a lifetime. I am one of the luckiest guys in the world to know these people, and I am better for it. Steph, you are the kindest soul I know. And your positivity has kept me grounded, as in grounded. I can't leave the house because I'm in trouble grounded. I love you. Mike, I joke that you are the big brother I never wanted.
True.
But you are my brother, and I'll cherish our friendship for years to come. RJ is literally the nicest guy I know, and I'm proud of how far he's come in this business. I have no say in the matter, but as I told you the other day, RJ, I hope that it is you that takes this spot at the anchor desk. Patty, I wish we were together longer. You are our quick pick. GMSA won the lottery by adding you to our team. To our team behind the scenes, you've made me look good even on days I wasn't. Thank you. I'll try to bring y'all brisket every summer going forward. Can't leave out my real family. Mom and Dad, I love you. I'll see you soon. And to my son, oh man, I am beyond proud of the man you've become. I can't wait to see how high you fly. What's next for me? As I said, for a guy used to having a plan, there is no plan. I'm only 56 years old, so I'm only really retiring from this. And I have filed a restraining order against my alarm clock. You are not welcome in my house. So seriously, I will see what God has in store for me next. Until then, I have a date with some brisket and some bass and Formula One racing and travel and maybe a new career. Who knows? All I know is this has been a wonderful life.
It's been wonderful to have you here.
I just got to say very quickly, I know we're short on time here. You know, it's not the easy days that we get paid for. It's the tough ones. And whenever there's been breaking news, breaking weather, anything like that, that's the guy you want in the foxhole with you. Yes. And we've done that many, many times. And it's always been easy because, boy, that guy can just drive it home. So,
a true professional. A mentor, a role model, a leader, and as I've told Mark before, a great lead dancer.
And I don't dance.
Well, in our newscast, you put anyone in here, and then Mark's a great leader, great lead dancer. Thank you for all that you do. We're going to miss you beyond words.
Thank you.
We're going to miss you both beyond words.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's a great day. I'm looking forward to, as I said, what's next. And I do want to say this one final word, and maybe even on behalf of Mike Osterhage. KSAT is in good hands.
Ah, amen.
All right, guys, 6:55. Going to try and get through this last traffic hits. Basically, I-35 Malone, that's going to be your biggest trouble spots as we make our way through. Taking a look here at some of our other TransGuide traffic cameras. And again, a very emotional day here. I want to thank you guys again. You guys have been role models, mentors, and the face of TV news, especially in the morning, will never be the same here in San Antonio without you guys. Mike and Mark, love you guys. Best wishes moving forward.
Thank you.
This picture's kind of fitting. The sun is coming up, and it's going to be a beautiful. Unfortunately, it's going to be very hot.
Wait, we're riding off into the sunset?
We're riding off. We're riding off.
The sun is rising on a new day.
We're riding off.
Oh, sunrise. I mean,
into the
yeah,
sunrise.
Sunrise.
Here,
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yes.
On the serious side, heat advisories. We're going to be up around 100, and it's going to stay that way all weekend long. So, but thanks everybody.
Thank
you,
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Everybody,
you.
folks in the control everywhere.
Thank you. You guys think you're going to miss them? We're going to miss them. We're going to miss
this
them.
guy at makeup room.
We'll be back at
You're not
9.
going to wear any more makeup after this.
No.
Mike?
Brisket, Mark.
Well, except for Miller Ginger and ballet.
Nutcracker.